Hi, Kristin. How has this proposal impacted your family?
We're scared. We don't know if we're going to have to relocate, not because we want to, but because maybe my husband's job will need him to. Maybe they'll pick up and go somewhere else. We don't know what we're going to do. My mother-in-law is in a house that she can't afford. Her husband had just died. We're trying to sell our condo so we can help her pay for her house. But if we leave, how are we going to do that? It's just scary. And with the recession and the money, I don't know. It worries me. It worries me not for my family, even though we have problems, but I'm sure similar people are in the same boat as us, that are scraping to get by. They assume that expats are rolling in money, and we're not. And just because I'm an expat, my husband's Caymanian, my children are Caymanian, I don't know. I just want to scream and shout, and that's not who I am. But what else do you do? And I just don't feel that they listen or even have thought this through or care about any of us, And it's not just the ones that will have to pay the tax that's going to affect. It's going to affect everybody that has to move or relocate and start over. I don't know. I don't even want to talk about it anymore.
Serious concerns. Have you talked to other people who are having the same concerns with families or just friends of your own?
Some of my friends don't even want to fight. They're just ready to leave. They have no fight in them, and they're just like, we'll just have to leave. We can't afford it. We'll just leave, And the ones that are fighting, we're looked down upon it, and we just want to be heard and people to recognize it's just not that easy right now. Cost of living is high. Utilities are high. Shipping anything in is expensive because we're already taxed on duty, and then you want to add 10% to that. There's a lot of people, the majority of Cayman, can't take it. The ones that can, it doesn't matter that a small majority can afford this tax. The majority can't. And just because expats are being taxed right now does not mean that Caymanians won't be taxed in the future. And it might not be this current government administration, so they say, but 5 years down the road, 10 years down the road, when government needs money again, they're going to go after everybody else. And then once they do that, taxes are going to get higher and higher. It's just silly. It's comical almost how stupid it is. I don't know. So.
If the powers that be were showing any sign that they were really taking a serious look at other suggestions, obviously this is something you have to start planning from yesterday if this impacts. But would that hold you over? Would that give you a little more glimpse of a hope?
It would give people more of a peace of mind if they asked the FCO can we delay this a little bit? Let's try to figure something out. They're calling it a community enhancement fee. For one, it's not community. What they're doing has divided the community, by singling a certain group of people out. And then it's not a fee. They should call it what it is. Call it a tax. We're not children here. If they want to call it purple, it still doesn't change the fact that it's a tax. They need to call it what it is. And if they showed that they're asking maybe for more time, it doesn't hurt to ask, right? And then get together with the community. We shouldn't be separated on this. We shouldn't be people versus government. This government needs to work with us and try to come up with a solution. They shouldn't work against us and call us names and accuse us of things. I don't know. I really don't know.
It's definitely really frustrating. Thank you so much for standing up and sharing.